What's the deal? We back. We here. Uh-huh. We got some milk. Nah, there's no fucking milk. Absolutely not. What up, Mikey? Okay. Why I feel it's been so long. I feel the same way. It feels like it's been like weeks since I've seen you guys. It's only been like 3 days. Let's wait. Let's see. What's going on? We're 5 minutes in. There's not even 200 in here. Let's wait till there's 200 people in here. Maybe 300. We'll do a breakdown. Let's see what's happening in. All right. So the hourly closed bullish. Now we opened up with no top wick. Maybe if we can create a top wick, we can look for positions to come back down. We want to see a respect of 97 here, 96 type dot 7. It's an interesting area. Mark that off. Daily's closed bearish. And I believe we can still break the daily highs, but in order for us to break the previous daily highs, I think we're gonna have to grab some orders below the previous daily low. So, how can we do that? We'll probably need a top wick either on this 4-hour or the next. And if this 4-hour closes like it is right now, we can look for a top wick because our overall support here, this is the 15. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh yeah, right there. This has been your intimate talks of the night with Wix9. Okay, looking interesting here. If we can flip on this 4-hour though, and drive up and close above this area, right above 96.7, we'll probably look for some buys. It has to be on this 4-hour because otherwise, if this 4-hour closes bearish like it is right now, and the next 4-hour starts driving up and breaking the highs, I'm gonna be more inclined to. Let's again. I'm gonna be more inclined to looking for a fake out versus a drive out versus a breakout and a drive up. Right. So the way we are right now, if we look at the 4-hour, if we close like this on the 4-hour without ever flipping in the next 50 minutes, you're looking for the next 4-hour to come up, break the highs here of the previous 4-hour. See these highs. And once it does that, you can look for sells to continue down because now the 4-hour is closing below every level. The hourly, it's broken the previous 4-hour. You're going to have to come down and retest this area before making a decision whether you're going to reject and come up or drive further down, right? But if this 4-hour flips and closes bullish, right? If it does this in about 50 minutes, it's really going to matter how we close here. Then you're looking for a bottom wick to break this 4-hour that's open right now, right? Break the lows, and then continue up, right? So if you know these are the things that have to happen, or the market has to move this way, you can take buys into here, you can take buys above here, you can take buys over here. You can also take sells coming down into right, wait, into this area, understanding that you have to break these lows in order to grab enough orders to drive further. You're gonna have to break these lows down into here. So I think the 4 hours is really going to be key here, but we'll see if we have any indication of us filling the range down from where we're at right now. Right? Because if we can get, for example, a strong 30 bearish close here. Right? These things, everything that I'm drawing doesn't necessarily have to print. None of them can happen. You know, it might happen like that, but if they do, we'll be ready. If this 30 just prints like this, I'm gonna understand that by the end of the 4 hour, we're gonna look to fill these lows. And this is decent enough range for us to get an advantage point. Right, to the bottom here, 20 pips to the support. So if we have at least 20 pips of range, so maybe we can get in on a top wick as well. Right? And if you're getting on a top wick, right, as soon as it breaks these highs, that means you have 20 pips plus you have an advantage of a top wick of another about 12, 13. So you have about 32 pips until you go break even, and it's house money, or until you start securing something. So we'll see how we start moving. But right now we need to establish either support or resistance to drive off something. We're in the middle of this cute range, but she ain't my type. You can't hear me? Hold on. I did not just do all of this with you guys not hearing me. No, I'm not redoing it. I don't care. You good. I like Pete. He should come through more often. You good. Now, the ideas are very similar in every time frame, right? If we understand what we want on the higher time frame, the hourly, the 4 hour, and the daily doesn't have a top wick yet. What I also would like to show you guys and gals. So let's remember what movement we were mirroring from our previous. Oh, I don't know. If we discussed this on Thursday, we discussed it a little bit yesterday with the private session. How do you get added to a Wix server? DM me your YouTube name on Discord. A couple of people have. A bunch of people have yet. I haven't gotten to a few people because I've been busy and I'm an asshole like that. So I'll get to it if you already did that. But otherwise, just DM me on Discord your YouTube name. At 50 to 100, we take what the market gives. Sometimes it's 50 to 100. In this case today, we'll be 32 before BE. So if we're mirroring this part of the move that we just discussed, right? Everybody sees it? Right here, this is March, roughly March 20, April 10th. All right, so we're gonna go back to this area on the daily. As we're coming up. we are mirroring this movement right now. This is what we've had happen, right? After this strong push from this area, right? This is the strong push we had earlier last week. And now we're doing this. So I believe we still have much further to drive, right? To these areas. But for a steeper pullback, of course, for a much higher drive up, I think we're going to see a steeper pullback overall. But you have to understand that as we came down here, bottomed out here, so the chances of us running all the way through here aren't that great. And if you want to enter as we're coming down here, you have to realize the amount of drawdown you might be accepting here. Right, might see up to 140 pip drawdown. But overall, you wouldn't be wrong for looking for a steeper drive down. So that's why I'm thinking we still have a lot more room to come down, grab orders. You know. We will retest the highs and we will retest the lows again. It's just the question is in which order will it all happen? So the previous hourly closed bullish. Now this hourly started off with a bottom wick and never broke the low and now flipped bullish. Let's see, because if it closes like this, we're still looking to come down to the bottom of the range. But if this closes any kind of bullish on the 30, the 1 hour will close bullish. And the 4 hour, it will be questionable at that point. We'll see. We'll see if this flips and closes bullish above 96.7. If it does that, then we'll be looking for a bottom wick off the rip of the next candle down to 93 area, 93 flat, and we'll look for a buy to come up. The buy we'll be looking at will roughly till 2000 here. As we drew earlier, if this 4 hour flips and we close above here, if we close above, we're looking for the next 4 hour to start off like this. As soon as it breaks the previous hourly lows right here, I'll take a buy. If we start off with no top wick, this is what I'll look for to be in right here. Plan to show your MT5 at any point? Why? I mean, it doesn't help you. I've never planned on it. No. Not really. Maybe one day if you guys are lucky. But so irrelevant. Just got here. What's the plan? The plan is to rewatch and rewind in the last 20 minutes, last 15 minutes. And rewatch the analysis. Analysis. Damn, Jonathan. You know, numbers wise, the actual digits themselves, you're not too far off there. But there's one more digit in there. You're missing one more. You're not too far off, but it's very close with the numbers themselves. The war's still ongoing. You think we'll continue to drive up? Curious with this being last day of the month as well. Well, let's go to the monthly. Damn, son. Where you find this? Look, we're going to be closing above all of these. All of them. All these three big-ass rejections. Like, remember the reason we took... I don't know if you did or not. The swing shorts. From like here to here, because we saw this happen and we saw this happen. We were like, oh shit, that's gonna happen again. But this monthly, we gonna close above this, and even if we don't, we never broke these lows and rejected, so highly likely we break all-time highs, and I believe we'll continue driving up because the invasion of Gaza, just getting started. The war in Ukraine, not ending anytime soon. Probably going to escalate more as the U.S. election nears, right? And the instability in the possibility of regime change. Well, our democratic regime change. So no one knows what that's gonna bring, right? So like, yeah, all of this adding on together, we're only just getting started. The market's gonna keep going up. These are pullbacks. But then again, like, what do I know? I'm just a guy on YouTube, so take what I say with a grain of salt and do your analysis. Just a random dude on the YouTubes. Bring it backwards. Do you speak French or know some words? Oui, oui. Parlez-vous français? Français. Time went back. It feels like streams are not for me. Time's the same for me. France, the language of phlegm. Is there any other businesses, side hustles you do in your spare time other than trading? I love trading, but I'm trying to find something I can make a decent chunk of cash in, so I can do a little fraud on the side. We've been over this. To live in Miami, you need to have a job and do a little fraud on the side. How did I learn my trading strategy? Marcus, we've grown it. We've developed it over the last few years. 4 years. All right, well, 30 is going to be closing here soon. Flip bullish. Let's see what it does. Drive up, drive down. Indecision area. Your librarian's librarian. Word. Do you care about what's happening in Palestine? Palestine? Israel? How about Florida today? We got some shitty snow in Montreal. Florida's great. What's your CVV? Can't sleep. It's normal. How do you... Thanks, bro. Love your wisdom, spend your lives. Appreciate you. How do you deal with all the shit in the comments? It depends whether the shit talking is about me or is just complete nonsense. Complete nonsense you try to ignore. Right? But if it's shit talking about me, I mean, I don't know. It comes with the territory of streaming, I understand. But if it's about me, like what the man upstairs knows about me is a lot more important than what you think about me. Right? And that puts me at ease. Just very simple. But I know it comes with the territory of streaming and hearing all that comment. $4K insurance for a 2K card. Can't even get insured on BMW. Yeah. It's all self-reflection. Yeah, a lot of times. You know, a lot of the times people are trying to what is it called? What is the word I'm looking for? Yo, when you cover up, like, yo, what is the word I'm looking for? Oh, camouflage. Like people try to camouflage insecurities, right? So they talk shit about others, right? They get arrogant. How long you have your dreads? Like 7 years. What's going on here? 15, the 5 gonna flip? Oh, the 5 already flipped, but it's about to close. We haven't gone nowhere on a higher time frame yet. Where the Jordans at? In the boxes? Chat. I have not moved in to my new spot yet. It's crazy. So tomorrow and day after tomorrow, I think I'm moving in. I think Thursday or Friday, maybe Friday. Oh yeah, we don't do Friday. Maybe on New York stream Friday or Thursday. You can hear me now. On Thursday we'll be in a new office, in my permanent office now. Seven is blessed. 7's a long time. A lot of maintenance. All right, what's going on? 15 closed. 30 closed. $30 closed respecting. Maybe a top wick. Yeah, but that top wick would be the hourly drive up. I think we're kind of forced to wait here on the 4 hour. Wick's going to the office. That's right. Free Lewinsky's for all the guests. You don't have free Lewinsky's. I hope your kids are feeling better. Yeah. Almost. They're all sick. You want a Lewinsky? You get a Lewinsky too. We're giving out Lewinsky's in the Oval Office like there's no tomorrow. like they paid and bought for by Oprah. Or bought and paid for. Toss me one. Fat buckets for all. Can we swap? Dreamy, there's no like one size fits all, right? It's really all dependent on you, your personality, your background, your experiences, like what you're driven by and like what you can see yourself doing in the future. I'll tell you this though, like that answer for you would have been different 10 years ago than it is now, and it'll be different 10 years from now. Like what was it? What would be suggested outside of this? Like it's what you can see yourself doing day in and day out, and not feel like it's a crutch doing it. Because then you'll just automatically be better at whatever you're doing, right? Because you're going to put more into it because you enjoy it, and then you'll probably be better at it. And if it's something that's profitable, imagine being better at something that's profitable, then that's where the real W is. Is that a green tea Arizona? That's right, with ginseng and honey. You know what they say? No money, no honey. I don't know who says it, but I know they say it somewhere. Someone somewhere out there says it. Yeah. Did you mourn Matt Perry, the Matt Man Wicks? We lost a good friend. It's too soon, bro. Too soon. It just happened. It happened yesterday. You can make this joke next week. Right now, it's too soon. I'm still grieving. Bet you Trump pop pills. Yeah, I wouldn't mind some mean tweets right now, though. Get me some mean tweets and no war. We good. And some cheaper gas prices. Bring back mean tweets. Ranging. Yeah, man. Wix, do you take that? What?
Think about that. That's just dumb.
Wix, do you celebrate Halloween? No, but my kids do. So, if so facto, I have to celebrate Halloween. Every year for the past 5 years, someone's like, dude, you should be Predator. It's just my fucking hair. Leave it alone. Trust ICT? I don't know him. And I trust him if I don't know him. I don't know what, like, I've never let him borrow stuff, so I don't know if he's gonna bring it back. I've never been to a single live or a lesson of ICT. I have no idea what he discusses or where you can even find him. It's like an urban legend. We go for in a bowl. Well, what kind of bowl are we talking about? Because I'll pack the shit out of a bowl, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh, the candy bowl. I go for the edibles. I ask them, y'all got edibles? My kids only eat edibles. And then if they give me any edibles, they usually just shoo me off the driveway. Shoot, 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 get away. What up, Uganda? What up, Chris? Man, you called a trade today in downstream. Was a sell. I got 11 pips out of it. It was decent position. Yeah, I got 10. But I didn't close. I put it to break even. I saw about 10, 10 and a half. It hit my B. Yeah, I don't know, Damon. It's like irrelevant to what I do. I don't keep up with any of this stuff. Like, who can? Wick's the type of guy to ask for candy for the tree. No, I'm the type of guy to be like, when my kids are done, I'd be like, you are not done. You will hit every house on the next 4 neighboring blocks, and you will report to me candy written down, itemized on a loose leaf sheet of paper. Only then will you get to unwrap the candy. I want an itemized list. What every neighbor is serving. Ask them for their last names as you're grabbing the candy. Tell them you have to write this down for a report. Halloween ain't over till I say it's over. Does trick-or-treating suck with apartments? No, in trick-or-treating in New York is crazy because Halloween, people didn't go trick-or-treating. They would fucking freeze like 200 eggs and go like egg bombing on Halloween. Like that's how people grew up. Like it's dumbest shit ever. Like you have in like nice neighborhoods, you know, suburban America, trick or treat. Oh, you want some candy? Oh, here's a toothbrush with your Reese's peanut butter cup. And then in New York, you open the door and it's not trick or treater. It's a kid with an egg, tossing it right at your face and running away. It was tough. You did that with the eggs? Oh man, I can't even tell you what I've done with the eggs, man. I got more stories than Walt Disney. There's a lot. Oh, man. If I start telling you the story, okay, let me. Okay, never mind. I'm not telling you shit. Can't remember nothing. Nearly jumped out my window. That's not bad. There's people right now listening to me in their cars that pulled over. Well, some of them pulled over, some of them floored it. I don't know. We got both ends of the spectrum in here. Someone blew 2 red lights and a stop sign from that 2-second noise. Driving home with Chipotle? Now you got shit Chipotle. Yo, I had that for the first time in like a year, 2 days ago. You were hitting about 200, 250 knots, 450? No, we've been hitting 700 stable for a good 2-3 months. So last week, the worst stream I think was at 703. Like we were looking at 760, 770, 730. I don't know. Today it's this week starting. It's Monday. Just starting out. Ideally, we want to be getting over 1,000 people for an Asian session. Like no one, I don't think anyone's ever done that. I don't think any Asian streamer or Asian session streamer for the last 5 years, maybe. I don't think anyone carried 1,000 people for Asian session. That would be nice. Canadian here? Oh, you guys don't have them there. How sad for you. Pretty chill to watch you. Pretty chill to have you here. Thank you. Hey, chat, if you haven't done so yet, if you're enjoying the stream, drop a like, sub to the channel, turn on notifications. This way you know when we're live. And if you're a troll, turn on notifications. And this way you know when you can come through and troll and maybe get some content. Wix, can I have a buy and a sell order at the same time? And when one of them is at profit, I'll close out my losing trade. There is absolutely nothing I can see in the market that would prevent you from doing what you just said. There's nothing, unless you're like over leveraged on the second position. There's nothing, there's no mechanism in MT5 that will stop you from doing that. So there's that. H with bars. Mad bars. Freak guys not. Yeah, I was watching that yesterday. It was so funny. Wix, if you were in prison, do you think you? Hold on, yeah. My kids are in the room. I'm not like. What's wrong with you guys? These are weird. You guys are weird. Hold on. What's up? I was gonna reward chat. I was gonna be like, you guys have been behaving really well. I haven't seen chat hasn't been in Friday mode for a while, but like I was gonna add some mods, be like, good job, chat. Now I'm questioning. I'm questioning that. Doodles in the Zoom. Hey man, you know what you got to do? I see you always building that hospital. You got to drop a whole bunch of devious um, Easter eggs in there. Just etch out a picture of Don or something inside the wall. Devious logo. Word. Like, I don't know. Every hospital's got a morgue, right? Go to the morgue park, be like, I don't know. On the ceiling, just died in profits or something. Have fun with it. Yo, chat, I'm warning you right now. I didn't get the premium version of YouTube because I got another ad blocker. But if this shit don't work and we hear some ads, it ain't me. It's YouTube. And We're gonna have to change the ad blocker to a premium version. But you've been warned. Doodle said it's like a fucking year job. Hate what YouTube be doing nowadays. Well, they kind of got a monopoly on the market. Luke's a Finns fan. You know, recently I was never a Finns fan. I was Giants all the way. But recently they've grown into like my second favorite team. Go Bills, huh? Yeah. One seems like a cool person to me. I just don't understand his accent. Nobody does. We all just wave and nod, or just smile and nod. We're like, yeah. You see this guy? Yeah. I don't understand how people say they don't understand him. I hear him loud and clear. Eddie's like, Eddie's got his arm under his chin looking up in the sky like, he sounds perfect to me. Oh, shit. It's time we live 8:53. Laying on the stomach, feet in the air, word. Laying on the stomach is wild. You know, teach your kids how to trade? Hell no. I need a damn. Yo, chat. Wait, can I do this right now? No, I don't know if I can do this right now. No, I can't do it right now. I'll do it later. That's gonna be a soundbite. That's our new soundbite, chat. It's gonna be introduced. Fuck no. Resident saying, fuck no. That's gonna be our soundbite. That's it. That's coming tomorrow. He's got to remind me though. Damn, look at this massive drive we had this hour. You see this massive drive to the right? Fuck no. We are nowhere. I have no idea what chat's talking about. What are you on about? What are you on about? Chat. Oh, hold on, hold on. We don't caught the new mod on a lunch break. Who's just getting modded? Where are you? He eating at work, eating on the job. How are you just eating on the job like that? I don't know, break room, no nothing. Yo, hold on. Bougie, write something in the chat so I can mod you. It's easier for me. Hey, he's just been wrenched while eating some soup. Chicken noodle soup, chicken noodle soup, chicken noodle soup, and soda on the side. Let it rain, and clear it out. Let it rain, and clear it. Alright, it's lunch break. He's on lunch break. Leave him alone. He's on lunch break. Yeah, should look bussin'. Any ideas for the 4-hour close? Yeah, I'm looking for a top wick to roughly 97, 98 areas. We're gonna close bearish on the 4. If we close like this, like we are right now, I believe we might drive up, but for that drive up to be significant, we'll have to tap 92 first. So if we have to, like, I might be wrong, right? But that's just from my experience. We'll have to tap into there. How can we do it? We'll see right now in about 30 seconds. Like, I see the hourly closing bullish, but it's closing bullish below this area. So it's still respecting, right? It's below 95.9, which is a level on the hourly. So if the first thing this does is drive up with no bottom wick, you know, right when we're at 97, 98 areas, I'll look for a sell. And this will also give this 4-hour candle the top wick, or it'll make a top wick for the hourly candle. Let's see. You need it to break the previous 4-hour highs. So I'm looking roughly 97.3, and we'll take sells. you have to understand that top wick that we're looking for, it could show up in the shape of a couple of 5 or 15-minute closures. Okay, there's a strong push. We break the previous 4-hour high. I don't just want to break. I do want to break it. That's the most key part. That's the most important part. But I'd really like to tap into 97 here. We might not. This might flip and fill the range down. If it does that, we'll look for sells maybe on the 30 or on the hourly. But in order for me to have a really good advantage point, 97. This way, by the time we get the flip, it's 14 pips. And the flip is coming. There it is. So I'd expect this to drive down, I'm sorry, but if it doesn't fill the range and drives down, closes strongly there, maybe on the 30, we'll look for more sells on the next 30. My understanding is we still have to come up and re-break the highs, but when? We need to re-break the highs for us to have a position anytime soon. If we don't, we're kind of stuck here waiting for a 15 or a 30 candle close. Say this 4 hours making a top wick to drive down. I would say we'll tap into 93, 92 areas on this 4 hour. I don't know if we'll do it off of this top wick or if we'll re-break the highs and then do it, but we'll have to tap into 93 and 92 areas to continue driving up. But what if we don't continue driving up? Well, then you just answered your own question. We'll continue driving down, which means we'll tap into those areas. Anyway. Okay. In the meantime, yes. Show us a pic with no dreads. You want the army wicks or the afro wicks or the or the cornrow wicks? Which one? Y'all seen them all. I give you the buzz cut because I got this. This is right before I started growing my locks with my older daughter. She's like 3 or 4 here. Yeah, she's like, no, I think she's 3 here. She's about to be 11. See that? That's Papa Wicks right there. No locks. I don't know. It's not locking in. I don't know why. Yeah, you guys don't remember when I brought out the black and white albums? Nah, Afrowick, somebody took a screenshot of that, I think, during the stream. Hold on, let's lock it in. We're moving up. Where y'all seen? They did a show about me. They did an episode about me on Ancient Aliens. Wicks built the pyramids? No. But the foundation that they stand on, baby, yes, sir. All right, was that the top wick on the 4 hour? Did we tap? I wanted steeper top wick, but we might reject here. I don't want to reject here. I want a steeper top wick. This might just flip and drive here, because look, the 4 hour, it broke the previous 4 hour high. This is solid, but we want this somewhere up there. Let's see. It's 40 seconds and it's 5. That might have been it. I don't have any positions, chat. I'm looking for at least 77 areas here, 78 maybe. This is solid rejection. Look at tap on the dot, the area that we drew out previously, and rejected. But we understand this as a resistance area, but I didn't have this as a rejection area. I wanted us to reject a bit higher, but this is decent. I mean, that's your advantage point right there. The flip, that's 10 pips. We want our advantage point to be about like 15, 20 here. 16. Is that the drive already? Let's see. Okay, all right, this is good. The 4 hour didn't drive yet, right? It created a bottom wick though, so now if it bottomed out here, like it would have drove if this was enough orders grab. So we're gonna have to come up, probably re-break the highs. 911. What's your emergency? These candles is driving up. It's 9/11, chat. What are we gonna do? Damn, GH out here, living through more drama than all my children. General Hospital. That's a short Arizona can? Yeah, because you know me, I don't need to overcompensate for nothing. Cool. Oh. Damn, chat. I almost spilled it. I spilled a little bit. Damn it. You know what that means? Hold on a sec. There's a drop there. Gotta clean this up now. Florida man, it's gonna be on the news. Florida man spills the short Arizona can. Nothing a little two-ply can't fix. You dig? You ever heard of just breaking up? Yeah, try that. Might work. Never seen it that small? Size don't matter? That's right, Speed. It's all about the girth. It's all about the girth. It's all about, really, honestly, it's about the girth and the thrust. It's about the THs. It's about the two THs, the girth and the thrust. I'll leave it at that. You guys do what you want with it, but I'll leave it at that. Seen the South Park episode where they had a mathematical equation for it? No, I don't think I did. I'm gonna look that up. Owners. You guys are laughing. That OnlyFans is coming. OnlyFans is coming probably 2024. Pro pics? No. Just a lot of zoom-ins. Yeah, lock it in. We might have positions soon. I don't know if this is drive here. I think we should drive up here. But let's see. Let's see how we start. How we drive up here. I'm looking for the eventual flip in this 4 hour to drive back down. And I would rather miss it than get a bad entry here. And if we do get a bad entry, I'd rather get it up here. My understanding is 4 hour has some range to go down. Let's see, do we find any? Well, I don't think there was any support here. Let's see how we start printing here. What's the reasoning for sells? It's really more about us never grabbing orders for the drive up here. I believe we'll flip on this 4 hour. And let's see how. Is that a 15 close? No, it wasn't. The 15 is just flip bearish here. I'm forced to wait. I just see that every time we find this resistance, we keep wicking up, right? We get wicks to the upside before we come down. So based on that, I'm looking for the market to repeat what it's doing. And start breaking above to 97, 98 areas before it rejects. Come down. GG on the way, man. Bills to pay. Is that it? Did we get a top look on the 5? Yeah, you know what? If we would have been, if the 4 hour never had a bottom wick here, I think we would have been in here at the tap, knowing we're getting 10. But now we got a bottom wick. I'm forced to wait on these candles to print bearish. This is only the 5, right? So, some time. Be patient. Let's look at the higher time frame, right? We're getting indication on the small time frame, but the higher time frame still open. Like maybe an indication on the higher time frame, even if it's bullish, would be closing below a resistance, but we We've never done that yet. We just tapped it, and now we kind of have to wait on the close. We're kind of stuck in no man's land right now. What? Is this the drive down? Is this it? Yeah, at some point this 4-hour has to flip and drive down, and we've tried to ride up here a couple of times, but I'm not. Even if it flips, it's highly likely to drive down, but it's just not my ideal entry, not what I'm looking for in this trade. All right, we rebroke the highs. Can we 97, 98? Yes, baby. What was that? Yeah, almost. Alright. Steeper drive. Steeper drive. Up. Right, because at some point, even these candles, right, chat, at some point, even this looked like this, right, before it flipped. This looked like this before it flipped. So let's just be patient, right? It's just driving up here. Wow, it never flipped. Look at this strong bullish push. Yes, but I'm still expecting liquidity grab from below here. So let's see where we can take positions. 15 closes here in 2 minutes. Let's see how we close. Oh, this is the 30 closing as well. If we close here with no top wick on the next candle, I'll look for a top wick to 98 flat to take an entry, if that's how we start off on the candle. One minute left here. It's going to be interesting how we close. Daily created a decent bottom wick, yes, but was that it after rejecting so strong on the daily, on the previous daily? Is there really not gonna, that's enough of a bottom wick? 20 pips for the daily candle? Maybe, just not on these, right now, the times are such that we've been having 20 pip 5-minute candles. 50 pip 5-minute candles. Let's see if we can break the I don't know, I can't trust it here. I think this is the bottom wick for the 30. It could be the bottom wick for the 30 at this point, right? Because now the hourly and the 30 are telling you a different story, right? We understand the 4 hour should come up, the hourly is really bullish, and the 30 can flip bullish here. A lot of volume. You can see the candles jumping, right? But you know, you also know why there's a lot of volume. We finally closed outside this range, right? That's why the candles are moving. We got a closure outside the range. Let's see. We either have to drive up here and break the highs, look for positions up here at around 98 areas, 99 areas, or we have to close bearish and the top wick on the next candle will be our entry. It's been only gold for about a year. News. Bank of Japan. Yeah, I mean, there's volume. Yeah, it has volume to it. It doesn't have a direct effect on us. 4-hour breakdown was correct here. 4 hours flip now to grabbing those highs. That's interesting. Is it dropping? Should drop. Oh, it broke its own low. Aha. This would be interesting if we could close like this. I think even a 5, if we could come up right now and grab a top wick on the next 5-minute candle. The 4-hour broke its own low, right? And didn't drive. No, it didn't. It didn't break its legs. Oh, it almost did. It should still drive. Let's see when. Seconds here on this 5. I need to know that this 30 is not going to flip. It's getting difficult here. Might not. Ooh, 5 might flip too. 3 down to the bottom of the range. Yeah, obviously I want, if it looks like this on the 15, I would be taking it, but it's the 5, the 30 is making a bottom wick without a closure. I'm fine with missing out on this range coming down. If I don't, you could see a strong bearish pop, but we had a 30 closure that closed outside the range. So if this one closes back in the range, it's a fake out, and then we'll look for a top wick on the next 30. This might come after our stream time, but I'll stick around to see how the next hourly opens, obviously. If you think about it, the 4-hour grabbed the level that we wanted to overall. This was the advantage point on the 4-hour. 97.3. Oh, it didn't quite. Oh, it did tap on the dot. Remember we said 97.3? That's so interesting. If you only look at it the 4-hour, but I gotta take the higher time frames. Well, the small time frames into consideration as well. It's fucking hot. Okay, give me a sec. I'm gonna go to the bathroom for a sec. I gotta pee. I'll be right back. Got a few minutes till this 15 closes. Right? Yeah, about 5 minutes. Appreciate you coming through, Steve. I didn't see the messages. It's crazy. he said his camera make him look brighter than his future. Wild. Yeah, F5 looked good, right? As it was making that top wick, started off, came down, flip, went nowhere. Off a perk. Damn, where's Glenn been? You guys remember Glenn from like half a year ago? Used to be here all the time. Never seen you looking so lovely as you did tonight. Candle in red. It's printing for me. I'm not accepting anything right now except the closure. Wheelchair man. That's right. Yes, looking like the hourly flipped here. The 4-hour flip. This is the second time it's doing that. 15 minutes on this hourly. What an entry this would have been. 16 pips. Not that massive. Feel the range. Let's see what happens here on the 15 closure. I might take a position here off the rip, depending on how we close. I was going to say, if we close below 94.9 here, I was looking for a position off the rip. Since we didn't, I'm going to wait and see how this hourly closes. If we can close bearish on the hourly, I'm looking for a top wick on the next hourly to 96, and we're in there. We might not, so. Just doubt. I don't understand how we wouldn't drive down, especially with this 4-hour flip and the next support at 92. Is that it? Is it the flip? Music is louder than my voice. Well, we make do. It is what it is. Want it to drive, just not yet, right? I want a closure, but I understand that it can drive without me, and I'll be okay with it driving without me. Like, this is a massive rejection here on the higher time frame, the hourly. Just never had entries. But I want to. Have you heard of the quarter algo? No, never heard of it. Would you be buying now? No. I'm looking for sells. what? Yeah, basically. Basically. Yeah, if we have a late trade today, chat, we'll, you know the deal. Asian Discord. I don't know what they did in here, but it's hot as hell. Hold on, check. We're closer to our average, yeah. 600 to 800 people. That's closer to our average. No, I enjoy the educational aspect of these streams, right? I love to trade, but I get to, there's an educational aspect to this. And that's completely removed with signals. A lot of rejections here on the hourly. Like what could happen here is the first thing this candle does is come down, right? Without grabbing orders above the previous hourly candle. And if this is the case, if we can tap into 92, I'll take a buy. If we close bullish here on the hourly, and then the first thing we do is come down. Roughly at this area, probably buy. 93.5. But if that's not the first thing that happens, if we come up and re-break the previous candle highs over here, might look for a seller here. Around 98. Depends on how this closes, but like we've had no drive. Look, this right here is literally our session. Yeah, it looked cool on the small time frame, but we drove nowhere. This has been our session, these two candles. doji candle and watch if this one closes doji. Imagine our entire Asian session was 2 doji candles. The 30 right now is in no man's land. You want it to close much stronger bearish. Just sat and buys for an hour and a half for one 5-minute candle. Rip me a B. Yeah, I feel you, demon. Must have brought out all kinds of emotions out of you. You've been doing this a while. You keep them in check. Next trade's coming, right? Always know the trade coming, and by the time you're taking your next trade, you've already forgotten what your positions you've had earlier. Last 5 of this hourly, last 5-minute candle. Hey, for the private session, okay, we'll make it up for everyone from yesterday. Because my kids were sick, so I had to cut yesterday's session short by about an hour. We'll do a pre-London session either this week or next week at like 1 a.m. from 1 to 3, right, for pre-London. I'll see which day. I want it to be like a day where we have massive potential. Maybe when we don't get nothing in Asian, maybe we can look for pre-London. To know that it's not just lucky trades, oh, you'll know. You'll know once you start making it like rinse and repeat. You're not concerning yourself with anything except following the plan, not the numbers, not what people's opinions are. You're concerning yourself with just repeating the same plan over and over and living with the results, because in the long run, results will speak for themselves. Nothing worse than a sick kid. Yeah, I mean, the worst is when you have like a sick toddler, when they can't speak yet or they can't tell you what's wrong. Like, you know they're sick or something is hurting, but they can't tell you. You kind of have to figure it out. So you're kind of like, just call up the doctor and be like, look, I need morphine. I need you to knock the entire body out for like 3 days. I need full body anesthesia, my friend. None of this isolated shit. Straight line it to the vein in my forehead. You guys know the vein. The men know the vein right here in the forehead. When yous get mad, I know all yous know that vein in the middle of your forehead. All right, about 5 seconds. About five. Act like I'm Jordan wearing the 4-5. If you end the day with profit consistently, it's not luck. Yes. Question is, how long is consistently? All right, here we go. The hourly just closed. The hourly's closed bullish and above the most recent. The 30, however, has closed bearish back in range, looking like a fake out. The issue is it's above this area, so you can get a bottom wick and still drive up. Beautiful. I know what you gotta say. My oldest one wants to say hi to everybody. Yeah, that's not bad. It's gonna push up here as we break the highs. I'm gonna look for a sell. Is that it? Yeah, chat. I'm gonna take a sell right here. I just took a sell. If it runs for too long, I mean, we'll go we'll go into the Asian zoom. But I'm expecting us to tap the bottom of this range. And overall to here, about 87 pips. Stops, ideal stops should be above here at 129. But I mean, we'll manage risk. We're not going to see it right up there. We might see drawdown, more drawdown, but I'm not planning to see that much. All right, that's my position. And I'm going to give it another, maybe I'm going to give it 15-20 minutes on stream. We right up. I mean, I'll tell you guys what I'm gonna do in the Discord. If we don't, we come down here. I'll look to manage risk or probably go BE, roughly at around 13 pips here. The advantage point. Fill the wick as 20. Okay. Because on the 30, this looks like a fake out. The hourly's opened with no bottom wick, so I would expect the hourly to create a bottom wick, and if we can do that. That's an hourly flip. That's about 6-7 pips. Next range, yeah, about 13. 13 is the advantage point. But be aware that the hourly has made, right, has not broken the previous high yet, and the hourly is closed bullish. So it's highly likely you see some more drawdown. I would expect it to break these highs, but if it doesn't, we still have a pretty decent entry to manage risk for the next hourly or the next 4 hour. But I like the 30 that we faked out here. We closed back in range. So it would be weird for this to drive up. It wouldn't be consistent with typical movement for this to drive up with no bottom wicks, but anything can happen. Of course, it's done that before. But I'll be here, chat roughly 10:15. I'll call a session for myself at around 10:15, and then the rest will be on Discord. Hold on a session. Check the game. Hold on. Yeah, don't forget, obviously everyone manages their own risk, but you have to understand that no trade should be, have your house riding on it. The 5's kind of ugly, right? But we'll see. We flip? All right. Yeah. I got 6 pips here, 7 pips. Yeah, we might flip here on the 5. We've created a bottom wick here. What we don't want is the rebreak of the highs, right? And look at this 5 creating a bottom wick here. Yeah, I haven't managed anything. I'm gonna look to manage off the higher time frame, if anything. Yeah, the 5 flip. So early in this 5 too, they could ride up, but oh, the previous 15 had no top wick too. So that's a good sign. We had no top wick on the previous 15, expecting us to come down to finish out the range. Chad, once we re-break, this candle re-breaks its own low. It's going to be about 9 pips for me. man, while he's on. What are you guys talking about? Love you, Wicks. Love you too. Okay, alright, here we go. Got 8 pips here. 5 close with no bottom wick, huh? But we did re-break the lows, chat. What I will say is that I will be going break even. Because now that we've created a bottom wick here on the hourly, there's no way we should come up and flip now. I mean, there is, but if that happens, now we're going to drive up. If we re-break the highs, and we have a pretty good entry for that break. So another 2 pips, 3 pips. I'll close. Yeah, I'll close at this area at 95. About I think about 50% of my position. At about 14 pips, 13 pips. But I'll break even here, chat. I'm gonna go break even. I'm expecting to drive now. If it doesn't drive now, top wick. The next candle maybe, but not what I'm looking for. Hey, go back. And I also realized we don't have a top wick. We don't have a bottom wick on the. We don't have a bottom wick on the 5-minute candle here. You guys see that, right? Right there. There's no bottom wick on the 5, so this can be the beginning of the drive up. Right? And that's what I don't want. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I saw 9. I saw 9 pips. That's the max. I didn't see any more than that. And if this isn't the time, then it'll just set up later. But we're not going to wait any longer, right? Because our session is kind of up. It's that time. Flip the tape. I'm down here. On chat. Alright. I'm going to close half my position here at 14 pips. All right, closed 14, and now, sorry, it closed too early, but now we got runners, chat. All right,
we got a runner.
I mean, this is why we wait. We waited the entire session and looked for positions for after stream. I'm not gonna touch this. Let's see if we can get the tap here. Only another 30 something pips. I'll close another quarter. Let's see if we can get here. I'll close another quarter at around 50 at 45 pips, and then I'll let a quarter run if we can go here to 88. But a W day. I mean, we waited. This is exactly what we wanted. We discussed it, and it's exactly what we wanted, not in terms of like, oh, we drew this out an hour ago. No, we discussed this being the opportunity that we need to take a position. Once it came, we acted on it. We got out of our own way, and we followed the plan. Right? So another W. Got runners now. If it comes back up, it's house money, right? And we've closed half of the position. Win number 61 of the year. I'm sorry to the haters that you could not get some content tonight, but try again tomorrow. We're going to be here every single weekday, Monday through Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern. And then if you're a true hater, go sign up for Wix's Table. Go join that, and then see if you can get some content on the private session, Asian session. Got like 13.5 pips, but I'm marking 14 because 13.5 is rounded up is basically 14. That's how we playing it tonight. So we'll be in the morning promoting the Asian session. That's right. It's free, right? I don't have to pay Super Bowl ad type money. So the best promo is word of mouth. So congrats everybody. Nice win again tonight. Win number 61 on the year. Wow, we're well over 100 trades. Let's see if this runs, but congrats. Good session. It's 10:15. I'm going to be here for another 5 minutes, Chad. If you got questions, ask away. Other than that, another 5 minutes and I'm calling it a session. All right, let's just sit back, relax, have a cigarette like we just had a long session of making money. Doing London session later? No, Yanez will be doing London. So if this runs, this is a wick entry. Alright, that was the 15 top wick. Get paid to wait, that's right, another W. How long you been trading? 5 years. Yeah, Yanez will be running London, and then I don't know why Elvis didn't run the pre-Asian, the breakdowns today. I don't know if he did. I didn't see him do it today. Maybe he had a meeting. But tomorrow I think he should be back, I guess, at around 6. And then we'll be right back for our Asian session, same time, same place tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern. You guys already know the deal. I think it was private today. Oh, maybe it was. Maybe it was.
We got a runner! Wow! I feel good!
So the way you start a week is how you're going to spend it. The way you start anything is how you spend the rest of your time doing it. Starting off with a dub. Oh, it's the end of the month, Wix. Why are you trading the end of the month? It's just going to rain. It's not going to give you direct. Well, it's the end of the month. Yes. We are live. So what I'll say is either at 94 or at 92 here, once we get there, I'll look to close another quarter of the position. If it doesn't get there, it goes up, great. It's very, it's house money right now. We'll hit B with the runner, but if it does, I'll look to close another quarter of my position. So half it by what it is now at 94 or at 92 here, and let the rest run to 88. Yep, end of the month, Halloween tomorrow, and then we are starting November. The almost win, the pre-winter. It's pre-winter in 2 days. Elvis have a YouTube channel? Yeah, it's Elvis with an E. Evolution DVS. That's the channel. Start streaming next year between London and New York. Yeah, the Londony sandwich. You know, chat, we might not have enough volume to drive yet. We might come back up, retest the highs, and then drive. Ideally, we don't, but we might. Ooh, the 4 hour looks so pretty. Just re-break its own low on the 4 hour, and it's a see ya later. Alright, chat, I told you how I'm managing this. You're all in profits. No one has risk on the table. It's house money at this point. Secure the bacon wherever you can at your next area of concern, your next advantage point. Right, you might still get a top wick on the next hourly and continue down. So like, I don't know, but I know that I'm not going to touch it anymore until we get probably 94. I'll close another quarter of the position. Right, and the rest I'm hoping to wake up to in the morning to about 90 pips, so 90 pip runner. That would be nice. All right, gang, I'm gonna call it a stream here. Congrats to everybody. I hope everybody got some positions. I hope everybody made some money. Can you see us breaking 1990? I can see us tapping around 1990, maybe 86, 88 areas before we continue up. You can see that. Yeah. So, gang, yeah, if you're new here, sub to the channel. Turn on notifications. Once again, I'm going to keep repeating this way you know when we're on. That's how we crack the YouTube algo. That's how we grow our stream, get more viewers, get more like-minded people, and how we grow the community, right? So do that. Drop a like. Sub to the channel. You got to win with us for sure. What was your setup? I just rewatched the stream. We just did a whole stream. I literally said I want to call it 10:15, then 10:20. But we'll be back tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you're here and just keep showing up, and you'll catch on really quickly. You'll get in tune with what we're doing. Zoom gang, I appreciate all of you, every single one of you that's showing up in Zoom. Chat, love and wisdom to you all. Congrats on the new mod for Bougie. W Bougie. Got wrenched. And the rest of the mods, thank you for coming through. Love and wisdom to you all, chat. All right, and let's see if we can end this off on a volume note. Let's see if this can drive a runner or something. See if this track can do it for us. All right, but I'm gonna call it a stream here. All right, gang.
Break out the red panties. We're rich, baby.
All right. Have a good night, everybody. And just like that, another Asian session is in the books.